One of the features that attracted me to the original Wii was the Virtual Console. As someone who grew up on the Nintendo 64 and GameCube and only had limited experiences with the Super Nintendo and other consoles, I thought it would give me a great opportunity to check out some of the games I missed out on, and even get to try some of the systems I've only read about in magazines and on websites. Nintendo delivered on said promise, allowing me to access games like Gunstar Heroes and older installments in some of my favorite series like Mario and Metroid. The Wii's Virtual Console launched with 12 games and ended up with 30 by the end of 2006, and eventually reached a whopping 100 games on June 1st, 2007. Needless to say, in 2006 and 2007, the Virtual Console was awesome and an absolute hit. Fast forward to 2013, Nintendo has a new console. It's been 7 years. This is how I feel now. Let's talk about Nintendo's latest approach to the Virtual Console. First, it wasn't available at launch, and when we did finally get a game, it was Balloon Fight for 30 cents as a part of Nintendo's promotion for the Famicom's 30th anniversary. But that was 3 months after the console's launch. The Virtual Console didn't officially launch until a couple months later with 8 games, most of which were offered as a part of that 30-cent promotion. But Nintendo did try to make that up with 2 different sales. The first was, if you bought Super Mario Land, you received Super Mario Bros. 2 for $2.50. The second was if you bought 2 Super Nintendo Kirby games, you received the third one for free. While these are better than nothing, they bring up a serious issue. Are the games worth it at full price? While $5 for an NES game, $8 for a Super Nintendo game, and $10 for an N64 game may have seemed cool in 2007, in 2013 it highlights how much Nintendo overcharges for these products, especially when Sony and Microsoft offer similarly aged games as remakes, improved versions, or bundled for the same price or lower. I currently own 10 Virtual Console games on the Wii U. Ice Climbers, Kirby's Adventure, Super Mario Land, Balloon Fight, Punch-Out!, Super Mario Bros. 2, F-Zero, Super Metroid, Pac-Man, and Kirby's Dream Land 3. Unfortunately, very little has changed in the Virtual Console. The only feature that has been added is the ability to create a save point, allowing you to pick up exactly where you left off when you created it, which brings up some glaring flaws and shows the age behind Nintendo's thinking of digital games. The games are absolutely untouched, including the NES performance. It was very difficult to beat the final level in Kirby's Adventure due to issues with latency, and the sprites flickering in Super Mario Bros. 2 was very distracting. Let's not forget that if you live in Europe, the games aren't even 60 Hz. That's right, Nintendo wants you to once again experience the PAL inequality by having all these classics run at 50 Hz. There's no reason on a system as powerful as the Wii U for these problems to occur. It doesn't help that these games don't really scale well to my HD TV. What I found that's even more embarrassing is that the games look better if I buy them through the old Wii menu accessible on my Wii U and have the system upscale through that. And even on the standard definition gamepad, the games have 2 big black bars, and the NES games tend to have their bright colors really washed out. As for the save state feature, it actually works better on the 3DS. On the 3DS, the save state feature is accessible at all times on the bottom screen. On the Wii U, the player must press the ZR or ZL buttons, and a menu pops up allowing you to proceed from there. One thing I've noticed is that if you have your games on an external hard drive like I do, the game can sometimes freeze up for about 10 seconds loading said menu. It's a shame that Nintendo couldn't put a feature so that you could hold both triggers down at the same time and create a save instantly. Also, it's 2013. Why can I only have one save state? As a final statement, where are Sega, Commodore 64, Neo Geo, and other third-party system games? To this point, we've only seen NES and Super Nintendo games. It's such a shame because I feel those games brought a great variety to the Wii Shop that is severely missing from the eShop. Here's my suggestions to Nintendo on how to fix the Virtual Console. Number 1. Lower the prices on games. Number 2. Expand upon the save state feature and add some kind of quick keystroke. Number 3. Improve the performance and scaling of games and allow the user to adjust on how the game displays on their television. Number 4. Have more great deals and release more games at once. And number 5. Please put out games for more than 2 systems. It would be great to see something like the Dreamcast collection come to the Wii U. And those are all my suggestions for now. As it stands, the Wii U Virtual Console isn't that bad, but I feel like Nintendo could do a lot better given how amazing it was on the Wii. Well, that's it. Samuel out.